Hello friends, Sammy Graham doing TCGs again. Hot off the heels of that really... I picked up this first edition Tales of Aria case on the same stop at Border Than Games, which you can shop at borderthangames.com. Follow the link down there, or use the code GRAHAMTCG at checkout. 5% off. Great way to go. Lets him know I sent you, gives him some business, and gets you a little bit cheaper cards. Works out great for everybody. Win, win, win. So I'm splitting this case up into two openings. We'll do 2 boxes at a time for this one. I kind of like to do that for older sets. Sometimes, it depends. But this is old first edition still, before the Fab 2.0 split. So older sets like that, I tend to like to have a little bit more of a slower, more interesting little. Let's just go through this. Let's relax. Let's not have a big old marathon opening. Honestly, I haven't even really looked at the list for this set to see what I am lacking. So some of this will come. First pack is a common cold foil. Sutcliffe's Suede Hides. Nice to see a cold foil, especially so soon. Now, the interesting thing is, this being Tales of Aria, I would say that it hitting where it did leaves me thinking we could very well, and a regular one, that's funny, we could very well see another cold foil in this box. That was a little bit more common pre 2.0. There is our first Majestic, that is Ice Storm for the Elemental Ranger. All the stuff from that set really is pretty good. This set. Oldham and Breyer have obviously had some pretty major success, and with some of the boost from our most recent set, Outsiders, I don't know. Some more of it seems to be focused on Azalea, but I could definitely see our gal Lexi getting a little bit of a boost as well. This is for an older set like this is a kind of bizarrely slow start. We got our cold foil and a Majestic already, but this set, as I remember, it's been a minute since I've opened any, had a pretty high per box Majestic rate. Ball Lightning, our band friend there. But I definitely thought I remembered that being true. It's our first rare foil, and nada. We've got a rare foil, and nada. We've got a cold foil already, and a Majestic. But yeah, this just seemed like a fun revisit an older set overflex. I need to think about that card. I don't know if it holds up to some of the other pumps now that give, tokens on hit and stuff too, but maybe. There is Majestic number 2, the awesome looking Tear Asunder. Oh yeah, I forgot too. I wasn't even thinking about this. That this is, I'll spot check this again in this pack, but I feel like I forgot that they used to have fewer, rainbow foil Majestic Tear Asunder. Very nice. Yeah, back in the 1 token days. How about that? Things used to be different around here. Dazzling Crescendo. That's a really good looking card, especially in foil. But man, we are halfway through here, and this is a pretty slow... Well, this pack is halfway through. It's a pretty slow start. Biting Gale. Oakenold, okay. Big ol' heckin' Oldham card. Honestly, I say it's a slow start. That's pretty much on pace, actually. Frostlock for another Majestic. Frostlock for another Majestic. Hanging True. Right on pace. Buzzbolt. And there was Lexi in the back, our friend that we were talking about a minute ago, with some new Ranger support and Outsiders. Evergreen, Snapshot, and Entwine Lightning. Overflex again. It seems potent because it gives you reload too, which is nice. Reload and a +4 pump to your next arrow. So it's definitely not bad. I'll just need to play with it a little and see if it's actually good. This is the old non-paper packs. Most of them are opening pretty easily, though, I will say. As I throw things everywhere. There's Emerging Avalanche. Ragamuffins Hat. Best card in the game. I'm kidding. It's not a bad card as far as common equipment goes. Weavice. Endless Winter. For Majestic number 5. Frostfang. That's another thing. I forgot that there were fewer rare foils often back in the day too. Those seem to be a little bit easier to come by in newer sets. This is one of the sets that the print run information just recently came out and had a very large print run. So honestly, it's a set that even now is pretty plentiful on the market, but it's got such good, like that lightning surge. A lot of the lightning in particular, lightning art is just really, really nice. As far as the elemental stuff, especially in foil. Light it up. Speaking of a elemental, not strictly lightning, but a second Majestic foil. But a lot of the art really, really pops in this set. A lot of really colorful art. Snow Under. Yeah, every now and then it's just fun to go back and look at the old sets and see what pops up from them. Embolden. Pulse of Eisenloft, okay. Can't remember. Isn't one of those... I feel like one of the pulses is banned. Don't remember that for sure. I might be making that up. Bolt and Shot, that's for sure a good Ranger card. Alright, maybe I was wrong. I guessed that we would see a second cold foil this box. I'm starting to think that was a mistaken judgment. Sigil of Suffering, Frostfang, there's Snapshot, another rare, and sure enough, I was mistaken. Dazzling Crescendo is just a good looking card. Alright, box 2. We got Lexi packs and Briar pack on top of our 2 piles here. Let's see how they treat us. We get some goodness. So starting over with our pack expectations, thump. I always like that card. And another cold foil in pack 1. Another common cold foil, Mark of Lightning. Maybe this one we'll see too. Maybe this one, since we've had it happen twice in a row now. Ooh, Seek and Destroy. Now that's a really good, that is a Ranger card that my Azalea deck still is in desperate need of a revamp. I've started pulling it out a couple times, looking at what cards, looking at what stuff needed to come in and out. I just haven't spent the time to actually do it yet. I got daunted by exactly how bad it looked, to be completely honest, how much effort it was going to need. But even with that in mind, I already had 3 copies of Seek and Destroy in that deck. So that is how good that card was, that there was already no question that that was a 3 of. Can't argue with that. Weave Lightning, Explosive Growth, and Rare Flash. Where was that? Inspire Lightning. Yeah, that's another good looking lightning card, as it were. So we've got 1 Majestic and 1 cold foil thus far. And there's Majestic number 2 right on cue. Sting of Sorcery. Glacial Footsteps. That's another card that always hurts my feelings a little bit when I see it come out. Some cards are just gonna hurt you, and that's typically one of them. Cold Wave, Summerwood Shelter, Polar Blast, and nothing else. Strength of Sequoia. That was that a promo? Was that a Rudy promo? I don't remember if he just really liked that card or not. I'm blanking on what his promo for this set was. Turn Timber, Ice Quake, Entangled, Snow Under. Yeah, this was a set that, you know, Oldham is still wrecking havoc, though close to heading out. Blizzard. Briar's kind of in that same ballpark. Really brought some. I mean, most of it was relegated to specifically the. Most of it was relegated to specifically the elemental ones, but they really brought some heat for Guardian and Runeblade. Frostfangs are rare. They really brought some heat for that and made them super tough and made it a continuing issue for those classes. Sigil, Bolt and Shot, Stir the Wildwood. That was a promo for somebody too, wasn't it? Team Covenant, maybe? Mulch. Blue Overflex. Saw a bunch of red ones earlier. So yeah, a little bit faster video, a little bit chill. Gotta calm down from that last one, huh? gotta calm down from the wild, amazingly fun, excellent ride that was that last case. Glacial Footsteps again. Whew. The blue one hits for 8. Goodness. For those who aren't super in the know, typically the blue, I say typically, the blue is the weakest of the 3 pitch colors of the cards. So if that one is hitting for 8, the red is typically hitting for 10. So if you're seeing a blue hitting for 5, that's probably a 7. Like there's mulch, that's an 8, so the blue would be a 6. That's how it generally works. Almost always. For an attack card. It might work a little, it'll work a little bit differently. Oh hey. Snapshot. There is a Majestic that is Channel Thunderstep. We've not seen a Majestic foil yet. 4 total Majestics. We did get our common cold foil. There's Frostfang, Weave Ice, Burgeoning, Buzzbolt. What's that? We are right at, this is 7 packs left. So just over a quarter of the box left. Explosive Growth, Weave Lightning, Amulet of Ice, Rainbow Foil. 6 left. We want to pick up at least 2 more Majestics and at least a Rainbow Foil Majestic. There's our Suede Boots again. Not the cold foil. I would love to see a second cold foil of that even. Because that just means, hey, there's our... Immediately, we made a mistake. Banned Majestic Duskblade. The problem is not that Duskblade's not a good card. The problem is it was too good of a card and got banned so fast. It's not really there for the Majestic we hope to see. The cold foil is still fun to see because anytime you see a cold foil Majestic, that's just excellent. But you ain't playing it anywhere. Icequake, Embolden. So we have still not seen a Majestic foil, and we're at 5 total Majestics. There's that. There's a, all right, Blink. That's another weaker one, but it's not, we're not mad at it. We're not mad. And last pack of the opening, wrapping up the first video, climbing through this case of Tales of Aria First Edition. Alright, there is Majestic number 6. So a pretty strictly box for box. For box 2, a just slightly better than average box for box 1. Now let's see, I don't think... I mean, we got Tear Asunder in foil and non-foil, but I don't think there are any other duplicates in the Majestics. And there are not. So between foil and non-foil there are, but nothing inside the realm of inside the non-foil. Channel Thunderstep, Blizzard got too good. Seek and Destroy, that's nice to see. Pulse of Eisenloft is fun. Endless Winter, Frostlock, Oakenold, always horrifying. Tear Asunder and Ice Storm. And then we got a few Rainbow Foil Majestics too. We got Tear Asunder, Light It Up, Blink. And then our 2 cold foils for those first 2 boxes. Sutcliffe, Sutcliffe's Suede Hides, the Shoes, and Mark of Lightning. Not a terrible start. Like I say, pretty. One box right at average, one box a little below average. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild, but a good time all the same. I look forward to finishing up the rest of the case. Remember, if you are looking for stuff and don't have somewhere locally that you can find stuff, hit up borderthangames.com. Link down below, or just follow the link. Graham TCG at checkout, or following the link lets him know I sent you. So be sure to do that. Hopefully you can find what you were looking for if you're not able to find it otherwise. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you're enjoying this visit back to Tales of Aria, first edition. It seemed like a fun thing to do after the print run numbers had just come out and were kind of wild, but it was still a good time. It's a set. I never really played any of the classes, and I'm going to start. I guess I play Ranger, but I wasn't really interested in the elemental stuff. So I haven't played it, but it's such a pretty set. Like, the art's just fantastic in it, and it's just fun to open too. So I thought it would be nice to revisit it. But anyway, again, I try not to take advantage of your time. I rambled a little bit and did so a little bit. My apologies. But I hope not to waste any more of it. Hope you'll be back next time. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, y'all.